How do you feel about this contest?
I'm here for the candy. Hello everyone, my name is Nicole from theladypreferstosave.com, and this handsome guy right here
It's Daniel.
My husband, and he is helping me today to build a gingerbread house. A gingerbread house that is part of an awesome new collab that was created by Roxanne of A Guy's Life. I will put all the details and the playlist in the description bar below, so be able to sure to give A Guy's Life and all of the other wonderful ladies involved in this collab some love after you watch my build. So let's get started and see what kind of gingerbread house the Roberts are building this year. In full disclosure, we did buy our gingerbread kit, and as you can see, it came with the walls, the roof, and the adjoining side pieces, 2 gingerbread men, a pack of royal icing, a foundation base, a few bits, a icing bag, and then of course we went to our local Dollar Tree and bought jimmies and runs for landscaping, Necco wafers for the tiles, and we used pretzels as an overlay, kind of like a tile look for the walls that you'll see in just a few scenes. And here Daniel kind of wanted to take charge of this year. He is actually the only one in the house who has made these as a kit. I don't think I ever made one, to be honest with you. And so, as you can see, I am here putting on the Necco wafers on the tiling. Now, just a few other things to add here. We took our drill bit and we went ahead, as you can see in the front, and we punched some lights out in our shutters and in our detailing, and that way you could see the light pack that we added to the bottom and through our gingerbread house. We also took a pretzel rod to the top and added it as a chimney, and then we're able to attach a candy crystal rod to that to look like a chimney plume of smoke coming out. And then as you can see, I just went ahead and covered up all of the little embellishments on the roof. I kind of didn't want to stick to a completely red and green theme, so I felt that the varying colors really added something to the overall project, and then Daniel wanted to try his hand at adding some tiles as well, and of course, again, with the royal icing through the whole project, everything just kind of snaps together here. And then along the top piece of the roof, we added just a flat line to give it a little more dimension to the whole project. And then once all of the tile pieces were on, Daniel wanted kind of a Germanic siding look, so he took the window pane pretzels and of course some more icing and added those as a base look to the front of the house just to give it a little more dimension. Again, he used the royal icing as kind of a cement to hold everything together, and making sure not to cover up the front where he drilled through the gingerbread house so that you could later see a little bit of light peeking through. And again on this side with the pieces that he overlapped of the pretzel, and going all the way up and through the detailing. And since we were covering it up, we weren't really concerned about some of the little drips that happen with royal icing. And then of course on the sides we continue the pattern but not covering up the windows. And then these were some additional candy pieces that I picked up in my local Dollar Tree. They were about 4 for $1. And so while Daniel was adding all these awesome embellishments, my daughter and I were on the side, as you'll see our hands coming in just a few minutes and adding things to the table so he can pick from them and kind of put it on. We were supposed to take equal turns on camera, but he just liked it so much we just let him go ahead and finish it. And as you can see here, we're just adding some gumdrops to kind of emulate the light strands that you would see on most people's houses this time of year, and going down both sides and making sure that they are about an 1/8 inch apart. We weren't really picky about the color pattern, but of course that's something that you could do. And this project came together really, really quickly. It only took us about an hour, maybe an hour and a half to put together, and it was really fun. And I love that the 3 of us worked together to get everything together and on the house. And then of course decorating the embellishments that came with the kit, adding things, just making sure that all the way around the gingerbread house was covered. Then we knew that we wanted to cover up the base because it was plastic and we really didn't like the way it looked, so we just continued with the Necco wafer pattern and created a walkway, which was lined again with some more gumdrops, and of course the round peppermint spheres and more little gingerbread people on all 4 corners. And then we went ahead and added more icing to the sides and of course runts for landscaping, and threw everything on just so that there were no open gaps as best to our ability. Then we went in on the sides and added more Necco wafers just to kind of give it a finished look. And again, all the way around. And one more thing to add about the light strand, we did start with that first, and I'm sorry not getting it on film, but basically taking a battery strand of lights, you would poke out a hole in the bottom of your base, and that way your lights are up and through it, and you can control them manually, of course, from the outside of your gingerbread house. And here you can see the finished gingerbread house in under about 90 minutes. Pretty clean, pretty fun. We would definitely make it again, of course, with a few changes, maybe using more of the rods on the gingerbread itself. And there you can see the chimney that we installed in. And of course, more of an angle there from the roof. And a little bit more of the, quote, landscaping around the gingerbread house. And there's everything all together. And I am super excited to say that in our ladies YouTube Facebook group, this gingerbread house did win the contest, picked by several other ladies, and I'm truly honored to have been selected to win. Everyone's was amazing, and I'm so glad that we all were able to do this together. Okay, everybody, that is our gingerbread house. What we thought initially would be a 1-hour project actually took around 3 hours, but we are super excited with how everything turned out. So what do you think, Daniel?
I think it did pretty good. Like I said, cookie, icing, candy, all together, gingerbread house.
And I did get a lot of candy. In fact, too much. So I am all gingerbreaded out for right now. So guys, please be sure to check the description bar below for the playlist and check out all the wonderful ladies in this collaboration. And as well, be sure to turn on the notifications and subscribe to the channel. And as always, be sure to be kind to yourself and to others, and have a wonderful rest of your evening. And come on back for the rest of the videos we're having this month for Vlogmas, and have a wonderful evening, guys.